Okay, we've got three parts here, right? And this is not a square, is it? Okay, so you want to say right off, I know that's not going to be a trinomial square. But not so fast. Let's look at this a little bit. That m cubed here, m squared, and you have an m there. All three of them have a what? They all have what? An m? Okay, there's three parts. How do I write this? The common factor here, one common factor. I know they all have an m. Let's see what else they have in common. 3 times 25 is 75 with 3 m's. You have 3 times 70 here with 2 m's. And 3 times what? Maybe you don't know. Take that number, divide by 3. You end up with 3 times what? 49. Hey, wouldn't you know it, that's a square number, isn't it? With 1 m, huh? So they all contain a 3, and they all contain an m. So if you take 3m and write it out front, and then you write what's left, you have 25 with a couple of m's. You have 70 with an m, and you have 49. Okay? Now, that 25m means it's 25m squared. Okay? So rewrite this as 25m squared. Okay? All right, so I've factored this, but we're not finished. This turns out to be a what? If you factored this right here, you end up with how many terms? 25m squared, 70m, and 49. You know what? What kind of number is this? 25 is one of those square numbers, isn't it? So is 49. I wonder if this is the right number. I know I'm going to get 5m and 5m, and 7 and 7, but how's that going to give me 70? I don't know if this is a perfect square or not. Well, let's just act like it is for a second. That's 5m. You're going to get 5m, and what did I say for the 49? What's the length and width of that square? A 7 by 7. So I want to write this again, don't I? I just don't know if we're going to get to 70. I can see 5 times 5 is 25, and 7 times 7 is 49, but how are you going to get a 70 out of there, okay? All right, the inside terms give you what? What is 5 times 7? Don't forget your m. How about the outside terms? Well, that's the same thing, isn't it? Getting the same thing again. And look at that. When you add them, what do you get? When you add like terms, you get a like term. So you're going to have the m, and 35 and 35 is 70. Wow, that's the perfect number. That's the perfect number. So I get to write 5m plus 7 twice, don't I? Okay. So the trinomial, 5m plus 7 is the binomial square, but the trinomial was 25m squared plus 70m plus 49. Don't forget your 3m that you started off with, okay? Your trinomial was 25, 70, and 49, and you're ending up with a 5m plus 7 written how many times? Twice, right? So the length and width are both 5m plus 7. Final answer, 3m times 5m plus 7 squared.